I'm Ross Seaborn. I am a budding graphic designer. Just graduated from San Jose State. And, well, the world I'm walking into is on fire, mostly upside down. But I'm optimistic things will turn around. From an early age, I would just start drawing in class, drawing at home, just doodling, just being creative. I took my first graphic design class in about junior year, and that really kind of opened the door and revealed to me that there's a way to enter the professional world and still be creative, still essentially doodle, and just do the things I like to do. I mostly wanted to work on graphic novels. I was working on the story about recovering, about like personal recovery, personal improvement, someone getting over a death of a family member, stuff like that. But with 2020, it was difficult to separate the issues we were facing, I was facing personally, along with the rest of the world. When you find yourself trapped inside, it's like I was trapped at my desk. Like, oh, I have all this time to work, so I'm going to make myself work. And I think there was a bit of pressure from seeing other artists benefit from the time inside. I think that really kind of made me insecure personally. It made me want to push myself, and it wasn't healthy, I don't think. You would think being trapped in your house in front of your computer would be the ideal circumstance to create a lot of work. But really, inspiration is key. Personally, when the pandemic began, I started growing some sunflowers, and that was pretty cool for a while, and they were kind of like my inspiration for a bit, so I started drawing flowers and stuff. And then, as I grew more pessimistic and more anxious, I remember the sunflowers died, and that became like my primary subject. I got really kind of gloomy with it. A lot of people, like myself, were kind of struggling at, what to do with their artistic abilities. I know I wanted to make graphic novels and get a job in graphic design, but that was it. I didn't think I could really say anything important beyond specific issues that affected my life. But now we're in an interesting time where we all have the same issues, where we all share the same problems. Now that I see the world as a list of issues to fix, I think I'd like to use my skills to start working on those issues, to spread awareness. Day and day, we're finding more and more issues that I didn't know about, because we're so focused on escaping from our problems and blocking things out when we get home after a hard day's work. For me, it's impossible to ignore the issues now, and I think it's good to constantly look at them and constantly examine them. And at some point, this is going to be our world, and we have to start looking at ways to improve it now. Art has always been very helpful during times of adversity. Something that people cling to for inspiration. And I think it's going to be more important now than ever.